in the game as a whole?
Really good 2 periods, and hopefully something we can grow on in the third. I'm happy to come up with points, happy to come up with points in the game, and we'll see how we respond tomorrow. If we can settle it back down and make some plays again, as we did in the first couple periods. I don't think a whole lot changed in the third, other than I thought that we got a little bit easy to play against, and a lot easy to play against. And once they got that goal in the first minute, it's a fragile group in that regards. Hopefully we'll find a point with this, because we obviously are seeing that we have some ability to play. Hopefully we'll find a point where that type of situation fuels additional intensity tonight, and we've seen so often where it hasn't. We're just a group with several guys that haven't been go-to guys in critical situations, and they're used to sitting watching other people and getting opportunities now to be those guys. So big win, great goaltending, got some big minutes out of some players, and that sucked it up and gave us a really good effort against number 10 team in the country. So thrilled getting the points.
Arvid kind of talked about the possibility that the guys kind of panicked a little bit during the third. Mm-hmm. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, and I thought he challenged the group pretty good too on that from the bench. He really showed some incredible team leadership tonight. Like he willed a lot. He was great in the face-offs. Like, I don't know what he was. He was probably
double digits to 3 losses.
Yeah, 20 something, like whatever he was. He was just tremendous. And I would say, obviously our goaltending was great, and I thought that Arvid and a few others really wanted to challenge others and wanted to be on the ice to finish it off, and they did an excellent job in doing that, I thought.
As we know from the season, the defense is a little bit hit or miss in terms of having the healthiness. We lose Leip there at the end. We're missing O'Connell right now. Do you still have, I guess, faith in the defense that they're going to be able to hold up going into tomorrow?
We'll see. Leip is every bit as valuable. He's probably our second, third most valuable player on our team. Mm-hmm. And you saw that. So, we'll see what happens. If somebody else will have an opportunity to step up, and there's nothing we can do, right? You just play and see what you got, and we all look in the mirror and see if we were able to do our job or not.
What were you able to do so successfully, especially in the first period, to be able to hold them to 3 shots, get 18 yourself, get a goal out of it?
Just the guys played. They managed the puck, won the battles, won face-offs, did the little things they needed to do to win it. And again, nothing really. What changed in the third is they didn't try to cheat or anything. Mankato didn't. They wanted to grind even more. And with that, they're pinching their D and all kinds of things, and that opens up possibilities. That doesn't. I was just telling Dirk about that. That opens up possibility. That's how you turn a 1-goal game into a 3-goal game. By taking advantage of that, managing it, win your battles, make a play. You're going to get behind them, just like we did with the goalie out. They got a little bit too aggressive. I think a player fell down. I didn't quite see what happened, and we walk in on a breakaway with the goalie out. Those types of things are available with 5-on-5. You just got to manage the game and take control of it. They wanted the puck, and I didn't think we wanted it bad enough. We wanted someone else, individually, we wanted someone else to have it. We'll see how we respond tomorrow. Now, I was really excited to see how we'd play in the third with that 2-0 lead, to see who'd step up, who would get antsy, and hopefully when they go to bed tonight, they say to themselves, that was ridiculous. Because ultimately if we want to get into a big playoff series or something like that, you got to shut the door. You got to, you got to play 60 minutes. So, growing experience, thrilled with the win, really happy with the way the guys played. Got a power play goal, penalty kill I think was 100, right? We didn't give up anything. So, number 10 team in the country, taking points. Big night. It's a big night for us.
Is there any sense of relief having Blake to shut the door necessarily there in the third?
Maybe I take it for granted. I just look at trying to get the points. Right now, for me, every game has its own identity. They happen in all different ways. Mm-hmm. So, he's done it so often that you take it for granted. So I don't sit there and think to myself, oh, we got him there. But if we didn't have him and they're going in the net, boy, I sure wish we had Blake. So,
Do you find yourself prepping any differently for the Mankato team now that a lot of their fifth years are gone, their seniors are gone, they're missing a Hobie Baker Award candidate for goalie?
no.
Okay.
Right now with us, it's like I am focusing. I'm not scoreboard watching. I'm not doing anything. I am preparing our team. We're preparing like we'd always do, based on what we feel will give us an opportunity and give the guys confidence, give them something that they can build on and have confidence. But I'm just approaching every game, trying to find a way to stay close or get a lead, and then try to find a way, if we're in it, try to find a way to close it. You know what I mean? Trying to find a way to close it. So, again, 9 wins. I'm thrilled with that. Nine wins right now is, I mean, man, that's you know.
Do you feel like the players may have a chip on their shoulder to prove that they can step up and do as good as that last year's team?
I don't think we're looking at that last year. I'm certainly not trying to do that. It's an interesting group. I know with me, if we don't have it on a day, like if we go 3 drills and it's just, see you later, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. You know, coaches, let's go. You know, guys, you stay out here and have a better focus tomorrow. You know, and then they have a better focus the next day. You know, we've tried lining up on the goal line and skating. I mean, the punishment doesn't work. It's, you know, to me, it's got to come from within them. And again, like I said, I saw some real growth, not only by challenging guys, but by performance in Arvid, in Mosley. You know, Blake always gives it for us. He's quiet. He quietly gives us a chance. But there were some guys that really gave us some, you know, and you have to have the confidence when you do that in your game, or else guys will look at you. I mean, like somebody was giving Moser the business when he was going to the penalty box, and Moser looked at him and he's like, "Don't challenge me." You know what I mean? I'm out here playing. Like, look in the mirror. The guys next to you are the guys that you got to challenge. You know, he just said, "Hey, listen, don't challenge me," because, and he had a right to say that. You know, he had a right to say that because he is. So he took a penalty. It was a competitive penalty. Guys killed it. Good job. We're better for it, and he made his point, and he made his point to the group, and as did Arvid and others. So it's growing, but someone has got to lead it, and some guys are emerging, and that's really makes me feel good.
Thorne has a couple breakaways in the first period. Do you like where he's at this point as far as like his willingness to jump up into plays and try to make some things happen offensively?
I like where everybody's at when they're playing well, and they like where I'm at when I'm quiet and not being an idiot. So, I mean, that's when we're doing well. But what I found with this group is let them perform, and make your decisions based on their performance. And when a guy gets an opportunity to play, perform. And if you know, when we get more and more people doing that, it'll be harder to make the lineup instead of us having a hard time picking a lineup as to who we feel will match best against the opposition. I want to be able to say, hey, you compete like him, take his job. You know what I mean? That's where we want to get to. But right now, there's still a lot of, you know, hoping that guys show up and you know, but it's, you know, 9 points. I mean, 9 wins. I mean, what do you say? You know, it's.
Do you expect to see some changes in the forward group then going into tomorrow with that fourth line who seems to always be on the precipice?
You know, I don't know. We'll see. I got to watch their shifts and see how they played. I thought they gave us some pretty good shifts. They took a penalty in the third period. Didn't dig that too much. I mean, you gotta really do everything well. So we'll see.